For my number 10 slot, I did pinball. I chose pinball because it was originated in 1947, and the first ever pinball was wooden, so I think that was very unique. I also think pinball was a great game because of the different themes that they had in all the different pinball games, and overall, I think it was perfect to put in my top 10. For my number 9 spot, I chose Pong. Pong was originated in 1972, and it was basically one of the first games. Pong also came in an arcade shortly after, and that was a hit because it was just a simple but unique game. Even though Pong was very simple, I still think it was very unique and a great game, so that's why I got my number 9 spot.
For number 8, I chose Frogger. Frogger was a very good game. It originated in 1981. Overall, I think it was one of the best games on this list, but I just put it as number 8 because it didn't have as a unique aspect as the other ones. But I thought Frogger was very unique because it came to iOS just around 20 years after, which a lot of games on my list didn't come to iOS. So overall, I think this is a very good game to be on my top 10. For my number 7 slot, I chose Gauntlet. Gauntlet is a very underestimated game, but I think it's very good. Gauntlet is based around a character, and you need to travel through a dungeon by killing all the enemies and getting different loot bags and different things just to survive your way through all the final bosses. It's also a 4-player game. I think that's very unique because a lot of games on my list aren't 4 players. This game was also originated in 1985. I think it was a very unique game for this time period, and overall I think it was such a good game to put on the top 10.
Number 6 slot, I chose Mario Kart. Mario Kart was originated in 1992 and it was based around a go-kart trying to get around the map by killing the other enemies and using various objects. Overall, I think Mario Kart was a great game and still very popular now, and it was very thriving throughout the whole year that it came out, and overall I think Mario Kart was such a good game to have on my top 10, and I think it was well deserved for number 6. For number 5, I chose Millipede. Millipede was created in 1982, and it was a game where you need to try to dodge the enemies, shoot the enemies, and try to get the highest score out of everyone there. Overall, I think this was a really good game, and it's still really popular today, and that's why I got my number 5 spot. For my number 4 spot, I chose Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2 was originated in 1991, and it was a game based around two characters fighting each other till the death. You can use different power-ups to win the game. Overall, I think this was such a good game. It was one of the best at its time, and it definitely deserves to be number 4 in my top 10 list. For my number 3 spot, I chose Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong was originated in 1981, and the game was based around Mario trying to save Princess Peach from Donkey Kong. You need to travel your way up the ramps and dodge the barrels that Donkey Kong was throwing down. This game was so popular in 1981, and overall I think it was a very good choice to put on my number 3. For my number 2 spot, I chose Galaga. Galaga was originated in 1981, and the game was based around a ship trying to destroy all the enemies coming towards it and trying to beat all the levels and getting to the final boss. The game is so popular for its time, and it still is, and this was definitely one of my best choices to make for number 2, and it well deserves being on my top 10. For my number 1 spot, I chose Pac-Man. Pac-Man was created in 1980 and it was so popular at its time, and it still is today. I really do think that it was one of the best arcade games, if not the best arcade games, and it truly does deserve my number 1 spot on my top 10 list.